It's Operation Babble with Myke Shrews. It's pop culture, music, movies, TV too. It's time to explore life. It's Operation Babble time.
Na 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 na.
It's time to get serious, John.
Oh.
We have a podcast to do, dude. Dude.
We're gonna do the podcast.
We're gonna do the podcast.
Ew. Sounds like poop. But I don't know what do we got, man? Oh, immediate retraction from recording yesterday.
Okay.
Fucking Harry Styles passed on being Prince Eric on the little.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm good, bruh.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I'm gonna go somewhere else and light up somebody else's world like nobody else. Yeah, I don't blame him. I wouldn't, dude.
with those movies and with people like attacking so much, it's like people are fandom is going to end up killing movies too eventually because people are gonna complain about everyone, like the fucking Robert Pattinson being cast as Batman. People attacked him. I'm glad that he has the integrity to just be like, I don't fucking
care. But
care.
that's always gonna be like that. The
Especially
only
with superhero stuff.
It's just really bad that just the internet is just so
bitchy.
It's so fast. Well, it's so fast. Like you can connect with people, even people you don't want to connect with, so quickly. And because I mean, come on, just because we follow comic books, you think people don't say the same things about politics? People say the same things about fucking I guarantee you talk to an old person, if they get like a new menu at Perkins or a new menu at fucking Denny's, they're going to fucking riot in the streets. They're going to take their tennis balls off their walkers and throw them at people and go, I've been coming here for 15 years buying the same coffee. You know, people do that. It's just that we don't care about it. It's not on our radar.
Right.
Cars, when cars get bought out by other people, or like, you know, I don't give a shit about cars, but if somebody changes the engine or the make or where they're made and distributed,
it's a huge
fucking
thing.
Lose their minds.
Yeah.
So
I can attest to that too, because and you're on the other spectrum where like you watch like football and shit on TV, and I don't.
Yeah.
So I could give two shits. I don't know who half the freaking players are anymore. Like Dan Marino and Brett Favre. Those are like my.
It's like Dan Marino. I saw him in Bad Boys 2. He was great. What's the problem?
Was he in Bad Boys 2?
Yeah, and Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
He was in Bad Boys 2. Remember Will Smith? They take his Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
And,
because they're in Miami, so.
I think they're even taking a test drive. Like the guy is like test driving the car for Dan Marino, and then they steal it.
And he asks him how is the drive or something like that before he takes off with it.
I might watch that again. I like that movie. But he's also in Ace Ventura. I'm trying to think. I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah, I mean, just think about it. Like, yeah, because when football happens, like, the Vikings got so close, and it ruins my day. Like, I'm literally one of those guys who's like, okay, I'm taking all my Viking shit off for the rest of the year until next season. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to look at it. It pisses me off.
And you you told me, though, something in the podcast we talked about with diversity when we had the other two guests on. Mm-hmm. Because I was being a dick, because I don't follow sports news, really. Like, hockey was, like, probably the only thing I really followed when I was younger. And then the Olympics, of course, just because it's the Olympics.
It's fun. Just for fun.
But, like, I was like, you know, this is a pop culture podcast, you know. But sports are pop culture. It's just not part of the pop culture that I follow necessarily. So, but there's a lot of things that fall into pop culture that a lot of people don't assume is that. Because it's popular culture. It's what's popular in there. So, I mean, and like cars, too. Like, cars can be part of popular culture or pop culture. So, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of anything else I got. I might find myself watching Agent Cody Banks here in a day or two.
Why?
I watched a funny commentary on YouTube, and I didn't realize those movies were so bad. I sat there and I watched it. I was watching their commentary and watching the movie, which was horrendous. I'm like, God damn, this movie would never be made now. First of all, it's an absolute 90s movie. It's insane.
Didn't they make like two of them?
There's two of them, yeah.
And then like one of them had the one chick in it, Hilary Duff, right?
Hilary Duff's in the first one. Some chick from the S Club 7 pop group is in the second one. Keith David is in both. And it's also starring Frankie Muniz, for people who don't know, the kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
And Anthony Anderson is in the second one?
Fucking Anthony Anderson is when he was fat, when he was still large and absolutely in charge.
When he was doing a lot more like comedy stuff and not like
yeah. What do you mean a lot more comedy? He's still doing Blackish.
Yeah, but that show gets serious too. Like,
well, I mean, Full House got serious too. Fucking Family Matters.
Yeah, but compared to his comedy he was doing before, like fucking Kangaroo Jack, you remember him in Kangaroo Jack?
Hey man, again, we all
or
got
the Scary Movie like 3 through whenever they stopped making them.
Okay, to be fair, those were a big franchise. Why would you not take it? Don't forget he was in Transformers 2.
He what? Well, who was he in Transformers 2?
He was just a random dude. Remember, he was like a hacker, I think. He was one of like the two or three hackers that they brought in. There was a hot blonde in him, and they were like, he was in the football jersey, and they took him to the interrogation room.
Yeah. That wasn't 2, was it? That was like 3.
Nope, that was absolutely 2.
2 is when they were in
Had to be 2.
2 is when they were in like the college.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they all fought on the pyramids and shit. Dude, a lot of shit went down in the second movie. It was a lot of nonsense.
I think they didn't think they were going to get another one, so they were just like, there you go.
No, I think they knew they were going to get a third one, and they didn't care and just made whatever the fuck they felt like.
Apparently he was in the Richie Rich TV show as well.
TV show?
I didn't even know they did a Richie Rich TV show.
Was there a live action one? I knew they did a cartoon.
Let's see. Yeah, it's live. Oh, yeah, this is the really... Oh, it was kind of like done like a Nickelodeon show or Disney show, like kind of like iCarly, shot like that, but like not as good. I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Since we're talking about like, you know, made for shit. Oh, he was in Scream 4. He was in Scream 4? How is he in the scary? He was in Scary Movies and then Scream 4. That's dope. Oh yeah, because he gets like shot or stabbed in the head. He gets stabbed in the head, I think.
Oh wow.
And he's like, motherfucker, and he falls into his car and then dies.
Oh wow.
Spoilers for Scream 4.
Wow. All right.
There's slashery right there.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna check that movie off my list. Don't need to see that one now.
No, that was really actually a pretty fun one for a sequel movie. He was in Transformers.
Wait, was Scream 4 the one where they had like the meta opening where they like...
Yeah, where they did like the opening and then the opening and then another opening.
I kind of didn't hate that. I kind of found that to be really
Wes Craven
funny.
was a fucking genius when he did
that
those.
That dude was... I would say he was the Kevin Smith of fucking horror movies. Yeah. I mean, he liked being meta and referential and... Didn't he even put Silent Bob... Weren't Jay and Silent Bob in Scream 4?
They were in Scream 3.
Okay.
In
I was like, I know he's in one of them.
No, Scream 4 is the one that just recently came out, like probably 5 or 6 years ago or something. Like right before he died. Right before Wes Craven died.
Just came out, by the way, for 5 years ago. But, you know.
Oh, no, longer than that. 2011, so.
Yeah, so it just came out.
Yeah, it just came out.
God damn it, we're old.
Oh man, I'm surprised. I wonder if he would have lived a little longer, if he would have kind of done some weird crossover with Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh well, like he had fucking purpose or something, and his soul knew I had to be here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Have you ever played that video game, Dead by Dawn? Not Until Dawn. That's the like PS4 one where you like it's kind of like a Telltale game where you get to pick decisions and shit.
Dead by Daylight, you mean?
I think that's it. Yeah, where you get to play the baddies and everybody else has to run around like fixing fucking generators.
I have it. I have not played it because I got it on like a free download thing, and I just haven't installed it yet.
It's pretty cool. It's just like it's like hide and seek essentially. Mm-hmm. But one person gets to play as the bad guy, but you get to play as all these actual iconic people. They've been like introducing, like they brought in Jason Voorhees, they brought in Freddy Krueger, they brought in Ghostface. Basically,
what from what I've seen of that game, is like it's a better gameplay version of the Friday the 13th game that they did.
Oh, okay.
Because one person plays as the main killer in Friday the 13th, and then everyone else is a fucking junkie person out there.
Cannon fodder. Okay, you would probably know this better than me. I'm about to show you my dumb. So they call the killer from Scream Ghostface Killer, right?
Yes.
Did that title for the rapper come before or after?
For Ghostface the rapper?
Yeah, Ghostface Killer the rapper. Did he take that name after Scream, or did they just kind of throw it onto the killer for the movie?
Well,
like after the fact.
I mean, he's I don't know if he's been out longer or not.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, essentially look up when he dropped his first
He did
album.
1991. He's been active since 91.
So then the movies had to have come out way later than that, right?
Yeah, the movies came out in the late 90s.
Okay, so I think they just threw that title on the killer later. Like, I think the public did that. I don't think they actually ever call him the Ghostface Killer in the movie.
No, they just call him Ghostface.
Okay.
They don't say killer or killer. No, he just is called Ghostface. I don't remember what they call him in the Scream TV show, but because they kind of like took the mask and like adapted it for I don't know why, honestly.
Sure.
I don't like that show. Well,
Gotcha,
I like it. I like it because I watch it, but then I like don't like it at the same time because I'm like, this is not my Scream. But like,
hashtag not my Scream. Hashtag not my Scream.
As a horror
not
person, though, it's not that bad. Like, it's
not my ghost.
It's not as bad as some of the other like horror shows out there. The slasher movie or show on Netflix is actually pretty cool. It's an anthology one, so we talked about that. Every show's different, or every season's different. The last season that just dropped was pretty fun.
Slasher?
So, yeah.
I don't remember talking about that, but okay.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I told you, you can start on this season. Don't watch the second season. And you're like, well, you can't do that. And I was like, yeah, you can't. 'Cause it's anthology. Fuck off. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Sounds like
Fair
something
enough.
I'd say. So in movie news, zombie tidal wave from the creators of Sharknado.
Oh my god. And they even brought the same dude back.
Yeah. They got Ian Ziering, yeah, whatever. Oh, and he is playing. Okay. Well, this answers my question then. He's playing Hunter Shaw again.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
That's his character's name. So
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually super, super excited. The fact that they did that.
it's cool. But my question is like this, like, oh no, it's a different character. Okay, yeah. No, it's a different character. His name in this is Hunter Shaw. In Sharknado, he was Finn Shepard. Because Finn. Yeah.
Oh,
and then Hunter because zombies.
Really? Is that the correlation?
Yeah.
Hunter and zombies?
Yeah.
Because I get it. Finn and shark. Got it. Same thing.
There's a character in here. His name is Sheriff Cameo Akani. Sheriff Cameo.
Well, he's gonna die then? Oh man, that makes me kind of sad. The fact that it's not the same dude, I feel like you left a lot of stuff on the table.
Well, the way they end the whole Sharknado series, it would be hard to, because everything like he experiences in the Sharknado movies gets completely erased by the last movie because of fucking time travel.
Yay, reset button.
So it basically is just like the last movie ends where the first movie started, but where the Sharknado is supposed to happen, it doesn't, and it just, they go on with their life. Spoilers for the Sharknado series.
So I would make the argument then it would have actually worked perfectly for him to do Zombie Tidal Wave.
Maybe.
Because nothing happened. So he would just be the same regular dude who's experienced nothing.
Yeah, they could have, but they don't, they would play into it way too much. Some writer would do something.
The references would have been great. And I already know you. You would have loved that.
They wouldn't do the rereferences, though, because they've erased Sharknado from the entire history.
Well, here's the other part then. Did he retain the memory?
No. Nobody remembers anything. It just
that's all horseshit.
ends with because at the end, like, to stop the Sharknadoes, you have to do something in time, and it just
I want to die.
Completely gets rid of Sharknadoes.
Michael, I want to die. You're telling me this right now, and I want to die. I fucking hate the reset button, dude. It's so lazy. And why do that with a franchise like that? Like, why? That makes no sense.
Because they wanted to just end it. It was
fucking
sad.
end it then. Kill him. Let the world blow up.
Well,
I don't know.
They killed what's-her-face so many times in that series, and she kept coming back.
Show's fucking dumb now. I'm mad.
The one chick. What's her name?
Tara
Reid, yeah.
Fuck Sharknado now. I'm mad. I was actually watching those, obviously, ironically, for fun, but no, reset button, I'm out.
Your fucking Cody Banks is in it.
Is Frankie Muniz really show up?
Yeah, he's in like 1 or 2 of them, I believe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I still don't. That guy is not a solid actor. He kind of. I think he was like the Topher Grace of his time, whereas like he just nailed his character for his show, and then he's just tried to be the same guy in everything, and it just does not work.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could see that. You could say the same thing about the kid from Sixth Sense. Like
Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah, he's just like a big mess now. Like he just plays the same things over and over too.
No, not true. I can give you an example, but I don't want to spoil something.
In what?
I don't want to spoil it, so you'll have to just watch. You'll have to watch something, and then when you realize what I'm talking, because you will. So once you realize it, you'll go, and then you'll let me know, and then we'll both have a good old chuckle.
Okay. He was in one thing that I watched recently, and I was
Sex
just
Ed?
like, "What the fuck?"
Sex Ed on Netflix.
Future Man, that's what it was. Future Man.
Oh, okay.
He is in the last season of Future Man that they had on, and he played a pretty fun character in there.
He's still a good actor. He just looks kind of weird.
It's because he's short and pudgy. He's dude. He just has a full beard.
Well, no, the problem is that he's got like his kid's face.
Yeah, he still looks like he did.
Like his face is still like the 10-year-old face.
Yeah.
But it's like plastered on this big person's head now. It's really strange. I feel really bad talking about his personal looks, but it's like it is actually distracting. It's like
he's in Tusk as well.
Oh, well, there you go.
He's in Tusk as well.
Another reason to watch that.
That was the first one I had seen him in, like, as an adult that I could remember right away. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's the kid. Because I always, for some reason, thought one of the dudes from, was it Sunny in Philadelphia? Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Is that what it is? I always thought that one of those characters was him until, like, way later.
Like, one of the main crew? Or?
Yeah. Let me find out.
Oh, Mac?
Probably, because he looked a little like him. And I was thinking, the guy, like, grew up, so maybe his face changed a little, and that was him. And then I realized that's not him.
And then it's funny because literally the only thing that didn't change about him was his face.
Right.
It literally looks like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, Rob McClenney, and yeah.
Wait.
McElhenney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays Mac.
Yeah.
Do you know he's married to Dee?
To who?
In real life?
To
the
who?
person who plays Dee.
On the character. The character.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually married to her in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
Caitlin Olsen?
Olsen. Yeah.
Olson, not Olsen.
Shut up. I really want to watch The Mick. It was on Fox. Apparently she's pretty funny.
The Mick?
Yeah. She's like a shitty fucking babysitter. It's pretty funny. I saw like one episode and it was pretty
But no,
funny.
dude, just jump back real quick. Did you watch the trailer for the zombie tidal wave?
No, God, no, not yet, no.
I posted that in the Operation Babble group page, dude. It's funny.
I'll probably check it out.
The only reason I found out about it because I don't really go looking for these movies. Honestly,
Yeah.
they just come to me. Somebody sent me a link to the trailer on Instagram. I was like, okay, Cool.
Done.
They were like, I don't know if we're even ready for this, and I was like, I am totally ready.
Everybody's ready. When are you gonna be ready? Like, how do you even judge when you would be ready for something like that? It makes no sense.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey man, they're trying something. I'm in. I don't care. Fuck it.
That's what I give like so much credit to these movies that like just go like that crazy step. That's why I like a lot of trauma films, even though they're really crappily shot, but they do everything practical, and
because they have to.
They have to, yeah. And they do it on such cheap budgets with no actors, and I mean, you get a lot of good people that come from those films though. Like, because they learn how to do different things that, if you jump right into the bigger movies, again, we talked about this on the last podcast, but still, if you jumped into bigger movies, you don't get the experience of trying to figure something out necessarily on this super low budget. Like, there have been movies I've seen shot for like $2,000. And I'm like, I'm surprised you guys got that much done with $2,000, Yeah. And they don't use a whole lot of CG and stuff. I mean, granted, nowadays it's a little easier to use CG cheaper because you got After Effects and stuff like that to enhance your film. And then with digital video and stuff like that, it's a little easier to manipulate as well.
Yeah.
But I know I like crazy, stupid shit, but you should watch.
Nothing wrong with crazy, stupid shit.
You should watch those 3 movies I sent you a picture of yesterday.
Oh my god.
Fucking Killer Condom.
Why you do this?
The Toxic Cruise or the Toxic Avenger, all of them.
I would like to watch those. I did see the first one a long time ago.
Yeah. They get crazy, man. And then they did the spin-off because I got the set with all the movies and then the Toxic Crusaders cartoon that came out around the time Captain Planet came out. And my kids love that cartoon. Because it's actually made for kids.
What, Captain Planet?
No, Toxic Crusaders.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, dude, I had all the
It's the Toxic Avenger from the,
Yeah, I had the toys for that.
Dude, those toys are expensive now. Everybody wants them. I got a shitload of them, but...
Those are the ones I want to keep.
Because they were cool, though. I mean, the toys back then looked so much cooler than they do now.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Somebody bitched at me the other day. It's probably my wife. Maybe not. No, it wasn't Nikki because it was something to do with actually spending a little more money. They told me for the price that I shouldn't buy like the action figures that I buy, like actual action figures that people play with. If I'm a collector, I should buy the statues that cost like, $300-400.
Oh, fuck you!
And I'm like, bro, for $300-400, I could buy like 5 whole shelves full of action figures.
Yep.
In package.
Which will be worth more in 5 years.
Right. It's like those statues, they don't go up in value unless they were like a very limited run.
Even then, it's a niche market. Yeah. Like I was even telling Hannah, I'm kind of butthurt right now because I banked on Game of Thrones being really good, and I bought a bunch of the toys. And with that last season, dude, I don't think anybody's gonna give a fuck about Game of Thrones.
You'll still have your hardcore fans and stuff out there.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna sell they're not gonna be like coveted Turtles like first edition toys. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna be something that really unless the books come out and they're actually fucking incredible and can save the franchise, but the show just fucking tanked so hard that so there's a good chance I might look into them and go, if they don't sell for anything, I might just unbox them and give them to my kids or give them to the nieces the nephews, because when they're like 8 they'll just be random cool action figures. I'll be like, here you go.
Are they like little figurine guys, or are they like 6 inches? Or
I mean, this is not a good one to show you because you did that, but they're just like normal. Yeah. I mean, this one's Tyrion, so yes, he is little. But
he's probably about a 4-inch, and the other guys are probably 6.
They're like 6-8 inch. Yeah. But they have
they're not like your 3-inch like Star Wars guys. So
yeah. But like with the Tyrion stuff, they were doing cool shit where it's like the Tyrion one comes out, but then like only Walgreens had the one that had a scar on his face, and then Barnes and Noble only had the one that had like a different weapon in it.
Yeah.
You know
What
what I mean?
you do is you take them to the cons and get them signed.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
That might add value. Because even the actors have come out about how crappy the show ended.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, why even bother? I'd just be like, you'd be better off selling the toy and hoping that they would want to go get them signed. You know,
right?
All the money I'd spend to get them signed, I'd just break even.
Yeah, because they do charge for autographs and shit nowadays.
Yeah, so that'd just be dumb. Well, and then not only that, I mean, you're talking travel and time, and and then paying to be in the line.
That's why you find friends who are going to the cons and just be like, "Hey, take this with you."
No, because then you find somebody who doesn't respect the box.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I got free swag from Comic-Con. I believe it was 2012 when the Ninja Turtle series was being announced, the new cartoon Ninja series back in 2012 that came out.
Okay.
And they did like a big turtle thing at the con San Diego that year, and one of the guys I found online, who me and him have been friends since then, because he wrote this one comic book that I'm like trying to adapt to a screenplay, and it's just, you know, there's a lot of shit with it.
Is it the one that you showed me a few years back?
Yeah. But he went to the con and he grabbed like all the Ninja Turtle swag that you could only get there, and he shipped it off to me. So I got like all that sweet stuff.
If you resend those to me, I'd be willing to start trying to pen something for you too.
Yeah. I got I think I have 10 or 15 pages started, but what I need to do is figure out a better opening.
Okay. Send me what you got. Not only his source material, send me what you've written.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can at least get you an opening and maybe doctor up some stuff.
Yeah.
See what you think. I'd like to do that. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun little side thing for me. I would like to start writing. I'm a shitty writer. I want to write.
I would really like to do something with it, even if it's like an indie thing. But granted, because of the character look in it, it would need some type of decent budget to do those. Whether we do prosthetics or we do CG, it would need something.
We could always talk about an animation for the first one, though.
Yeah. Well, he's actually doing some kind of animation spin-off off of one of his characters from it to try and get some hype and stuff. So
I think animation would be smarter, because if you can get an animator in your back pocket, then think about all the logos and shit we could get easy for the live action stuff. But
I think because I've been telling him, I'm like, look, you need to because the comic it was a limited series that they did. It was only like 5 issues, I believe.
Yeah.
And then he did like a spin-off 1 issue of one of the other characters. And I'm like, what we need to do is just get more hype for the comic, so that when we drop something...
Are we allowed to say the title? I'm like totally like skirting around the title, because I don't know if we want to put it out there.
I don't know if I want to or not yet.
Okay.
Just in case someone else decides that they're going to try and pick it up, even though I got like him totally on board with me.
Yeah.
But someone with money might be like, hey.
Yeah, what up?
And I'll be like, fuck, take it.
So sorry, audience. We're going to be very vague about this. We apologize,
But no, it's we can say it's basically like a Ninja Turtle type group. Yeah. Like they're amphibians or reptiles, really.
Sure.
And they're mutated and shit. Yeah, it was a comic from the 80s around the time when Turtles came out and stuff too. So
cool. All right. Okay, well, I guess on that big vague note, I guess maybe finish out. Anything exciting that you're thinking of it's coming out in theaters that you feel like you need to go see, or anything you've seen lately, or you're like, oh, fuck all of that?
I mean, Hobbs and Shaw still. I want to see that in theaters. Joker, when Joker comes out in like a couple months.
I already forgot about Joker, and I do want to see that,
I don't care what they fucking say about it or do about it, or whether it flops or not. I just want to see it. It would be nice to see something like that's not so glossy, because this does not look glossy.
But also not in some fucking universe. I just want to see a movie and walk out and be happy. You know what I mean? Not necessarily happy, but just be done with it.
Right. It's its own thing. I highly doubt they're going to do any sequels or tie-ins or anything like that with
Which,
this
I
thing.
mean, that's just that feels good to hear. You know, just being like, no sequel, no bull. It's like, I get to go watch one movie and be fucking done. That's great. That feels so good.
Yeah. I think Warner Brothers should do that more often. Not with necessarily just their comic book characters, but like more studios should pick up on that. It's like, we don't need all these franchises. One, it gets lazy writing eventually. Fast and Furious has proven that. It's just like, it's just a bunch of flash after so long.
Yeah.
Even though I like the Fast and Furious movies,
I like the
still
dangly
like
keys, man.
Yeah.
My thing is I just don't like people trying to prop up a fucking spectacle, and it's like, I watch a fireworks show. Don't tell me it has deep meaning. Like, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
it was a fucking fireworks show. It's fine. There's no metaphor to things exploding.
Man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. For me, it's like scary movies or scary stories to tell in the dark. I actually want to see that.
Yeah.
It's not a movie, but I am getting more and more curious about the Pennyworth show.
That's on right now, isn't it? Isn't it out already?
It's on some goofy thing.
It's on
Epix,
yes.
Epix. So I'm gonna just kind of wait till it's finished and then roll through.
Which I'm surprised though that they just didn't throw it on their DC app.
Because they're stupid. That's why DC doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They're dumb.
Well, I mean, they're getting paid to have it on those other networks.
Sure, fine. Who cares? But like, and then you canceled fucking Swamp Thing. Like, come on, why?
Yeah.
All I can think is they maybe did that to like create some more buzz. And then it's like, oh no, just kidding, uncanceled. I don't know. It's fucking dumb. I guess that's really all I got for this one, man.
Oh, what about Cats? Did you watch Cat? Are you gonna go see Cats in theaters?
Not in theaters. Not in theaters.
There is the 21 Bridges movie.
Oh yeah.
That movie looks dope.
Fucking Russo's coming in strong with fucking T'Challa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the shit out of that. It's been a while since I've seen a good cop drama. I'm all about it. That trailer was so fucking well made. Ugh. Like, I refuse to believe you don't watch that trailer, and even if you don't care about the movie, you're not like fucking hyped. Like, my testosterone was just like flowing through every orifice of my.
It's the Russos. Half that stuff's not even in their movie.
Man, fuck you. That's funny. That is hilarious. Gosh, probably not wrong. You are wrong. Yeah. I feel spent.
I'm gonna finish this off with a quote.
Ooh.
From Ace Ventura, and then you can end your shit too. But I think I'm done today. So,
no.
for Michael or for Mike, no, the guy with the rubber glove was surprisingly gentle.
Let me tell you, I concur. Later, nerds. I fucking hate you.
Thanks for tuning in to another great episode of Operation Babble. You can catch this episode and more at soundcloud.com/Operation Babble or iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and Google Play at Operation Babble or YouTube at Myke Shrews, MYKESHREWS. Have a great day, guys. Peace.